Hello there, people of the YouTube world. I am masked up. I'm in the underground parking at my local Bonds. I was just talking to my friend Dustin about this. I don't like the underground parking. I drive a van. It's impossible to load everything. So I walk from home and bring my wagon. Load it up, do self-check, put everything back in the wagon, and head home. But Dustin says he's okay with the underground parking because there's two exits, one here and one over there, and it's open in the back here, which I think is funny. So, my friend Irma lives on an island. I feel like I'm so close. Hello there. Are you going up? I'll wait. No, I'll wait. Oh, here.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm in no hurry. I'm taking in the cart. It's fun when I get up to the top of it. Is there only one elevator working?
No, there's two.
Perfect. So, you go in this side and you come out the other. I'll take you through that and then I'm going to do my shopping. Let me push the button now. Okay, so I wear gloves when I come in the grocery store because I will touch my face on my walk home. It's inevitable. And I can't wear hand sanitizer, although I don't think hand sanitizer does anything. So I wear gloves. I am touching my phone. I won't touch it on my walk home. Or if I do, I'll make sure I don't touch my face, but I'm headed home. And they come off when I leave this place. And yes, they touch the handle. I'm only gonna be so much of a COVID freak. Where in the heck is this elevator, ladies and gentlemen? She said both were working. No, I'm not in any hurry, but I'm trying to do a video. Thank you. You can walk up these. I just realized it's total back up. There's some curved stairs right there that take you up to where I'm going. You have to go upstairs. On the other side, I don't know if that door's open. I'm here for the elevator. But they have an escalator. There's only 2 floors. 1 in G. Come on, close before somebody gets in here with me. Tries to breathe on me with a cane. Okay, so I came in that door, but I'm gonna come out this door for Irma. She lives on an island and she has to take a car on a ferry to get home, and her husband works at a grocery store, but it's like something you'd see like in the mountains. There it is. Da, 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 da. Too far. Oh, I'm aware of this. So I'm going to start over here. It takes me up to the Hostess cupcakes that I want to get. And nothing. They have pumpkin pie, apple pie, and Dutch apple pie with $5 Fridays. I don't eat pie. So I can skip that. But I like these. I'll show what I bought when I get home and continue the video. But I like these. Oh, they're on sale for $2.99. I like these. It's the right amount of cream, right amount of chocolate, right amount of cream. So I'm gonna get 2 of those and start my shopping. See you in a minute or at home. If I see anything good, I'll send you a video of it or take a video of it. See ya. So for $5 Friday, they don't have my 20 ounce or my 20 pack Pepsis. They have one and it's like ripped apart, but you have to buy 2 in order to get the $5 each. Now, ground turkey is only $1.99. There's no money. Fail on 2 departments. I mean, they got, I don't eat beef anymore, but you know, I love the smell of it cooking and I love the look of it on the racks. Doesn't like me. So I'm finishing up. I'm on the elevator down. I bought myself a single rose because Jim, who's across the street from me, has had like an old jar, an old vase. I don't know what it is, but he gave it to me. I liked it, so I cleaned it thoroughly and put a flower in it. So I'll show you my basket when I get home. I'm free. This is what I look like without masks. Hello there again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. By the way, it is Friday, $5 Friday, November 6th, 2020. And as you saw in the video that there is no Pepsi. They had like, you have to buy 2 20 packs. that's why I went to Vons. That's why I took the wagon. But I needed a few other things, and while I was there, I got the wagon, and I'm going to, come home. So let's get started, shall we? Begging strips. These are for a dog named Oliver that comes by my house for cookies. He likes the begging strips. By the way, I'm multitasking. I'm cooking some ground beef. It's the roll, when you buy the roll. Instead of, I like the Jennie-O packaging. It doesn't have to be Jennie-O brand, whatever brand. I don't care for the roll. I don't know why, but I don't. So anyways, I've got this on a low cook because I don't have a hood. If I cook it too fast, which it's a little too high, then it just starts smoking like it's doing. Okay, so a cat. I gotta show a picture of the cat Soho right here while I'm talking to you. Soho is a canyon cat, and you can come back to me. She comes to my house for food, and she goes downstairs to Lori's house for food. But sometimes she hangs out with me. Like at night, I'm up all night. I don't sleep normal. So she comes in and hangs out, usually eats, and then goes outside and may come back later. I open the door whenever I get up just to see if she is hanging out on the porch and wants to come in. But the last 4 nights, she's been staying the night. And the first 2 nights, she stayed here 5 nights. The first 2 nights, she was next to me on the couch, which is kind of annoying because I get up and down a lot. And, a cat's kind of cool because if you move a dog, that dog is awake. But if you move a cat, like I can pick her up and put her on the pillow and she'll stay in that position. It's kind of cool. But I don't want to have to deal with that. So she is found at the bottom right corner of my bed. I don't kick her off. I'm unable to kick her off that part of the bed. I know I move, like, bad. As a matter of fact, the last 2 nights I've awakened because I know I have kicked her. I can feel her. And I wake up and I'm like, sorry, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So she is currently on my bed. I took that picture beforehand because I was hoping she'd be down on the floor here so I could pick her up. But anyway, so I don't have a cat. A cat has me. She lives in the canyon. Now, here's the thing. Oliver's dad told me that there's coyotes in the canyons. There's like 9 cats on the next street up that have been missing. So he said to watch out. And I think Soho knows that there's coyotes in the canyon, and I think that's why she's been staying in with me. So here's the thing. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow. It rains like 2 days a year. And of course, it's when there's canyon coyotes. So I have a feeling Soho's going to stay the night with me, which is fine. Sometimes in the middle of the night, we'll walk up the street and she'll go potty in one of the yards and then come back with me. It's freakazoid that I've walked the cat. But if it's raining, she won't walk. In the mornings, I get the little temptation things and go outside and put them outside. And she'll come out and then I can go to work. But she knows I'm going to work. I wake her up. She stays on my bed. But she's got to go out and go potty, right? Okay, so tomorrow when I go to work, if it's raining, she's not going to go out and go potty, and I'm not going to make her. She can go under the building where it's totally dry, but I'm not going to make her do that. So, at Vons, I got the $7.99 Tidy Cat kitty litter. And you know what? When I got home, she met me at the door because she knows I was coming home, and she knows what kitty litter is. Okay, so I bought kitty litter and cat food. So let's get on with the groceries. 2 kitten caboodles. She likes these. I've tried other brands, but she always seems to like this. It's the cheapest, which I love. So when I was in the kitty litter aisle, I'm thinking, I don't need a pan. Like a pan. What am I going to do with it? I need it one night, kitty litter. So I was going to buy pee pads for puppies. And so I called my friends Karen and her daughter Caitlin. They're cat people and cat ladies. And I told them I'm going to get these pee pads. Well, Caitlin says just put a cookie sheet in a trash bag and then put the kitty litter on top of that. That way tomorrow when I go to throw it, I'm not going to save it. She's not going to stay with me the rest of my life, maybe 2 nights. But that way I can just slip the bag out over the cookie sheet. The cookie sheet won't get anything on it. And then throw it all away. Genius. So, because I have cookie sheets and I don't have to buy something else to put in my home. So that's weird. I'm weird. I'm becoming a cat lady. But I just can't put the cat outside. I bought bananas. I like the small ones. I've told that before. And and they have to be different forms of ripeness. That's why I buy the individuals. Although these were part of a pack, and they're little. They're the good size. I actually did not eat a banana yesterday. Today when I laid down before I went to the grocery store, I cramped in my leg. I had a busy day though today. I don't think I drank enough water. I have now. On my walk, I drank a bottle and then another bottle on the way to the grocery store. Garden salad lettuce. These were only $1.79. And this one, they have another one that's garden salad, but they have radishes in it. And this doesn't. This just has red cabbage, carrots, and I think iceberg lettuce. Yeah, iceberg. Look at me looking at it like my dad. My glasses are sitting right there, too. Ooh, I have leftover salad from last night that I can eat tonight before I eat my tacos. Yummy. It's just that much. I'm going to eat that before I do anything because I'm starving. I like these mini Pepsis. So I bought 2 of them because they're on part of the Fab 5 where you get like $1 off for stuff. I can put these away later. At least they had the mini Pepsis. I didn't even go for those. But I like a mini Pepsi at about, if I'm up at midnight, which I am, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't want a full Pepsi. It's too much. A mini Pepsi is really like 4 good drinks. Or if I'm working, like today when I was working up at by UCSD La Jolla, and I had to work in Coronado, I didn't bring a Pepsi. I needed water, so I wanted to drink a bottle of water on the way to the second job. But I would have drank a little mini Pepsi if I put it in my cooler thing, because I just want a little sugar boost on my way to my next job. Whole wheat tortillas, which I always have. I don't even, oh wow. I'm going to put these in the freezer. I've got too many. I have one frozen in the freezer too. I eat everything with tortillas though. They're not going to go to waste. Okay, so let's get on to the fun stuff. Halloween candy. These are Franken cups, and they have a green colored cream, which is not the cream, the peanut butter, it's the bottom bottom part. And I don't call that cream. Maybe that's like a cream coating they call it. I just call it the outer shell. Yummy. You know what I wanted though was the ones that are shaped like pumpkins. I like those. When I stir my meat. I'm almost done. The rest of it, do not judge me on what I bought. I went to the grocery store super hungry, and this is what happened. Hold on. Put that over the heat. Pepperidge Farm had, they were Fab 5. Not $5 Friday, Fab 5. So I got these 2, whatever, dark chocolate, and then I got the Milano double dark chocolate. Double. Look at how fat the chocolate is in those. Yeah, these are for me. The cookies, I'll probably give them to Gabe, the tow truck driver, because usually on Saturday I give him stuff. So I got also Thin and Crispy. I don't like soft baked, but these are chocolate chip. I kind of like dark chocolate, but I mostly like milk chocolate. And then, for Gabe, the tow truck driver, or if I'm in a pinch for sugar, Brownie Brittle. This is the bomb. They've got a couple of different flavors. If you've ever tried them, just get these chocolate chip ones. They have like sea salt and dark chocolate, I think. Seriously, they're just so good. Muffins, since pumpkin pie was on $5 Fridays, I bought the muffins. These were only like $2.99. I'll have one of these tonight. I like these muffins. And I don't know where to put them. I can put them on top of my salad because you already saw in the video earlier. 2 of them. Those I just open up a box and then just reach in when I want one. It's like going to like the supermarket and just getting my own. And then for Fran, who walks by in the mornings, hopefully I don't miss her tomorrow because she's on old time. She's like the dog, you know what I mean? The dog gets her up in the morning, so she does the dog routine, and then she goes on a walk, and I'm now seeing her coming home because I don't get up until that time. Watermelon because it looks good, and mixed stuff with some watermelon in it. She'll like that, and it's not too heavy for her to carry home tomorrow if I give her a Vons bag, you know, because she only lives like a half a mile away. And that's it. $5 Friday, November 6th, 2020, and I am signing out. See ya.